Jeremy, this was special for so many reasons, but mostly because I went out there with your initials on my tights. I went out there and I won this belt for you. It's not just for me. I did this for you. I know you're looking down on all of us and you're proud of everything the RWA has done. You're one of the best to wear the stripes. And I'll always love you, and we all miss you. R.I.P., my friend.
The following contest is your main event of the evening, and it is for the RWA Tag Team Championship.
As I talked about earlier in the broadcast, folks, the RWA has prided itself on being a very tag-centric promotion. Tonight, we've got all of that on display. Our main event is for our RWA Tag Team Championship titles, because as far as we're concerned, this doesn't take a back seat to the singles. You're looking at a team comprised of very solid singles competitors in their own right. The Monarchy continues to produce talent, and they continue to grow in numbers. In my estimation, if you were to get all members of the faction together, they would, in fact, be the largest faction here at the RWA. The King of New England continues to just unearth gems at his will. And you know, ever since he lost the RWA Championship title, he has just been seething for a chance to claim some new gold as his very own.
And it's crazy when you talk about the Monarchy in general. It was when they hosted their own tournament. You've seen Young Boy, you've seen Super Pro, you've seen Peter Gianni. Prince Jamari wasn't even an option in one of those. So the fact that all these years later now, Jamari is teaming with BMT in the main event for the RWA Tag Team Championships, it just goes to show how big this has been. And Bobby Rossi, there could be more.
You know, that's just it. You can't plan against this Monarchy. You never know what kind of card they're going to pull.
Territory.
The unit, having been put to the ultimate stress test last month at a cut above, is here tonight in final form to defend the RWA Tag Team Championship. Folks, I've had feelings about this team since day one. JT Dunn is by far the wildest of wild cards. He is a human pit bull. He can turn at any time. You never quite know what itch he has underneath his skin. But right now, he's got a job to do. He's got to defend that very championship title. I know based on pride alone, he doesn't want to let that end up in the hands of BMT. But I do wonder, Coach, just how succinct is the team of the unit?
Looking forward to this one. Back at Thanksgiving Throwdown, it was the unit who completely clean swept the Monarchy for good. And now they've seemed to kind of form back together, BMT and Prince Jamari. I don't know how much of a relationship it is. Bobby Rossi, do you think Jamari actually values BMT?
I think the kid values the opportunities granted to him if he toes the line. So that's a long way of saying not really. No, he doesn't.
JT Dunn and AJP set to defend the RWA Tag Team Championships here in the main event at Our Lady of the Rosary Function Hall. Obviously, JT Dunn and Trigger the OG captured these RWA Tag Team Championships in this very building, but Bobby Rossi, as we know, same with the Monarchy, the unit expands.
You know, one thing we've always kind of held here at the RWA is the free bird clause. If you're a part of a faction and you wind up in tag team competition, any part of your faction can represent the tag team. Same goes for championship title bouts, except for the fact that you have to have a signed bout agreement 30 days in advance.
Looks like BMT is going to be stepping up to the plate. We haven't really seen that often. He usually has his, I don't want to say goons, but his goons take all the beatings for him, and then he seems to come in at the end. But JT Dunn, BMT kicking things off, and Bobby Rossi. We have a main event underway. Calling for the bell, JT Dunn, BMT, respective quarterbacks kicking things off right now for this one. And Bobby Rossi, I would never expect in 2026 that we see JT Dunn back in an RWA ring, never mind holding RWA gold.
You know, you really can't say never in this sport, man. Just when you think you've got the entire landscape mapped out, the field changes in some way, shape, or form. Hell, sometimes the field gets turned upside down, and that's what we've seen here. JT Dunn is not a relegated to tag team specialist kind of guy. He can and has done it all.
Applying the pressure, headlock from Dunn, wiping out BMT with a shoulder tackle. JT Dunn not done yet. Huge shoulder tackle.
TJ Richter is going to be challenged throughout this contest and being in position. There are many phases of this matchup that are going to be at lightning speed. I give that warning to our fans as well. Don't blink. You're going to miss something.
Charging to the corner. JT Dunn trying to go for a mushroom stomp early on, but BMT was prepared. JT Dunn feeling a little froggy early in this one.
The dexterity on display, as well as the athleticism. A picture-perfect drop kick. Lands with accuracy, taking the king, Keister, over shoulders with a very well-placed arm drag.
Starting things off strong, flying left and right now, keeping BMT against the mat, applying the pressure with his arm. Looking at Prince Jamari right in his eyes, but BMT now starting to get to his feet.
Now, BMT is going to have to keep his young understudy in the game mentally as much as possible because JT Dunn loves to engage in cerebral warfare. That's been a part of his arsenal since way back. AJP now following up big. Dunn having laid down some fantastic foundational offense here in this matchup. AJP would be wise to him to just pick up where JT left off. Oh! Not fancy about that, but boy, is it effective.
Big chop to BMT. AJP now not done yet. One more time Bobby Rossi's asking for.
It behoove him to stay focused. Worry not about the faithful.
Huge strike from AJP to BMT. Feeling this one, but he's not done yet now.
One sidestep buys BMT just a moment of reprieve before eating a nasty forearm. An elbow dished out to the Prince. The young understudy of the Monarchy. Sent to the outside. AJP standing on the apron here.
AJP not done yet. Looks like he was going to add to the arsenal, maybe a little crossbody action or something. But Prince Jamari's there as BMT, big kick wiping him out. But JT Dunn, he doesn't let stuff happen that easy. He's trying to go right to BMT's face, but TJ Richter keeping him back.
No, I mean, let's face it. If you got partners running around all different corners of the ring, it's just going to create mayhem. But you've got the Monarchy taking advantage of the chaos, taking advantage of the disorganization at the very moment, getting every cheap shot in that they possibly can.
AJP feeling this one. BMT and Prince Jamari using whatever technique and advantage that they could. Now just dragging him to his corner, and here comes Prince Jamari taking flight.
Oh, very well placed. Cover here. Wait a minute. Spinning him away. Wisely spinning him away from the ropes. But he might have cost himself a pinning predicament there.
Costing him a pinning predicament, but immediately getting on top of AJP. Big strikes left and right. And once again, cutting the ring in half.
This is a game of position, coach. They have to run the gridiron like this. Oh! Shots to the sternum. 1 for 1. AJP stopped dead in his tracks. Papa Dunn hanging on to that tag rope for dear life. Cover. Really driving towards that midsection, looking for any way to break down AJP. And here we go, wisely tying up Richter with a meaningless argument here.
TJ Richter telling Prince Jamari to lay off him. JT Dunn's not feeling this one. And they're getting in the face. JT Dunn trying. Bobby Ross, he's itching and clawing, but TJ Richter just doesn't see the other side.
The road to hell is paved with good intentions, and although he wanted to be the equalizer, he just bought the Monarchy 10 more seconds of offense on his partner. Cover here.
Fan favorite in the RWA being chanted right now. Everyone in Providence behind AJP as Prince Jamari wraps his arms around the neck of AJP, trying to circulate some air. But is it too late? AJP trying to make the tag, and Jamari using his whole body to prevent it from happening.
The Monarchy might have come in with one objective, one goal. That is to isolate AJP. And if that's the case, they have executed that plan to perfection. AJP just millimeters away. Oh, come on.
Oh, spit in the face of JT Dunn. He's ready to swing. And TJ Richter preventing it. As much as he's spitting JT in his face, there's nothing TJ can do about it.
The Monarchy continues to run roughshod on the younger half of the unit. JT Dunn has been set to the corner to sit and watch like a child in timeout. I know that's put a hair across his ass.
Big tag into Prince Jamari. Big kicks to AJP. Big strikes to follow.
AJP in the center of the ring here. If he can make his way towards freedom, he could make that very desperately needed tag. The young understudy knows what time it is. He backs AJP into the Monarchy's corner. Oh, God! An elbow with nasty thoughts behind it. A back elbow thrown. AJP chopping and fighting, scratching and clawing, doing everything he can do to make that tag.
Big knee to BMT. Big bulldog to Prince Jamari. Now Bobby Rossi, he just needs to turn around and make the tag. But the question is, does he have it in him right now?
I don't know if he knows where he is. Get your bearings, kid.
Can he do it?
Listen to the voice. He's right near you. Damn it.
BMT there to break it up.
BMT looking to send Dunn to the outside. Dunn wisely counters right from his corner, and he wisely hangs onto the tag rope. Come on, kid!
Making the tag. Prince Jamari wipes out JT Dunn.
What now? You're done, JT!
AJP now. He's got his adversary hung up on that second rope here. The escape hatch lands, thrown with authority.
Capitalizing on Prince Jamari. Jamari talked the talk and AJP back it up. But he was trying and he couldn't even, Bobby Ross, you said it, AJP didn't even know where he was right there.
No, he's not. You know, the magnitude of the situation might be just a little bit too much for him to stay focused. Right now, I gotta say it, the Monarchy, they still seem to be in control here. BMT with the pin, cover applied. Alexa Daisical cover at that. BMT's got the sole intention of wearing down AJP. JT Dunn not so quick to get back to his feet. You can see he's still over at the ringside area. not hanging on to the tag rope. That could cost the unit. Both members of the Monarchy in the ring. They're electing for a double suplex attempt.
Picking him up. Can they capitalize? Unsuccessful. Swing and a miss. Double neck breaker to the Monarchy, but even when AJP looked up, JT Dunn still wasn't there.
I mean, look, JT has had every cheap shot thrown his way, whether he was in the ring or not. He's finally fully recovered. AJP being put through the meat grinder this entire matchup. He's got to find the resolve. He's got to recognize where he is. He's got to make the tag, for Christ's sake. And he does.
Tag to JT Dunn. Here we go.
Elbows aplenty. Manhattan drop, followed by a lariato.
Right to the midsection of JT Dunn. BMT's not done yet. Irish whip. Having one of his own. Big kick, but JT Dunn's got one better. Say it all the time. Biggest elbow from the smallest state as he's folded BMT inside out, followed by the El Torte, spiking him to the canvas. Cover.
Will that be enough? No! TJ Richter says this match will continue 2 3/4 by my count. JT Dunn practically unscathed, quite possibly with the biggest gas tank out of everyone in this matchup. He could be the ultimate difference maker.
Elbow pad coming off. That can only mean one thing. Bobby Rossi, biggest elbow, smallest state. He's looking to call his shot.
It's the DBE, baby boy. And it looks like it might find a home on the jowls of BMT, baby boy.
Winding up. BMT misses. Not done yet. That's one bad. Mother cutter. Cover.
He got all of it. Oh, jeez, I think, can we potentially see new champs? 2. Oh! 2.9 says TJ Richter. The unit, as it currently stands, are still tag team champions. But boy, oh boy.
We were 1 second away from the Monarchy once again being in power in the RWA. But JT Dunn is down. BMT is down. AJP and Prince Jamari slowly but surely trying to get to their feet. But Bobby Rossi, pretty soon, this match is going to be over. But the question is, who's going to be the champs?
That remains to be seen. But folks, those of you watching from home, in case you haven't noticed, we have got a crowd waiting with bated breath. Nobody is on their phone. Everybody is fixated on the action here, looking to see just what is going to happen next. JT Dunn from a vertical base tries to fight off both members of the Monarchy. Having been outnumbered most of this match, he's thrown caution to the wind. Oh!
Monarchy putting Dunn down, and we have no.
We don't! Just in the nick of time, AJP keeps the unit's hopes alive. This has been an absolute gauntlet of violence. I gotta be honest, I still think it could be any team's game from this point, Coach.
Super kick to BMT, sending him packing. Prince Jamari to his feet, trying to go for a spear. No, but just picking AJP up, and even more deadly. Strike after strike, huge chop from Jamari.
The smaller they are, the quicker they are to recover. The Prince now makes his way to the middle buckle. He seems to be out of his wheelhouse, if I'm being honest. JT Dunn there to stop him dead in his tracks. And follows up with a nasty belly-to-back suplex.
Super kick from BMT. AJP trying for a crossbody, and once again sent packing.
That's not going to bode well for him. He could be looking at a nasty injury right now. BMT relishing in the destruction, looking to choose his next shot. Looking at a dilapidated Dunn, making an example out of him. Throwing away crucial time, in my not-so-humble opinion.
Telling JT Dunn how it's done. One bad, computer unsuccessful.
To the cerebellum with you.
Prince Jamari almost stealing that one. Trying to go for it one more time. JT Dunn not allowing it. trying to call his shot. No good.
Big back elbow, no. He counters. Wow.
Cover. Big did it.
Here comes this match, and still RWA Tag Team Champions, the Team of the Unit.
The team of JT Dunn and AJP representing the unit have had one of their bigger challenges to date as tag team champions, successfully defending against the Monarchy here tonight at Count Forever. Folks, I want to thank you so much for joining us, for bringing the RWA into your hearts and into your homes. On behalf of my colleague, Coach C at Official Chris Sanders, my name is Bobby Rossi, and we will see you next month. Most importantly, those of us in the audience, please get home safely and good night.